So they were about to call off the delivery. I get that a lot. GPS just routes people the wrong way out here, and maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Hey there everybody, and thank you for visiting addshot. If this is your first time or you are returning, we appreciate you viewing.
However, here he comes. He found us. Luckily he got through to me, and I just easily routed him back to the main road. And then, so he's up there shimmying right now.
Welcome back. Let's look at the Lego room office. Lumber and framing delivered.
We'll get him down here, get some lumber in, put up some walls. Be a good thing.
So this is the big day. Here comes the lumber, and this is going to be a major step forward in getting some real walls put up in the interior of this building. So they're pretty cool about this. They're going to dump this thing off, and I'll be able to work right off the pile. And we'll set my saw up outside, and everything should go very smoothly. I'm very happy about this, so I'm going to charge forward and definitely try and work these walls. Beautiful. This guy's a pro. I love it. Then we're going to accelerate, let that just drop. Perfect. All right. So I'm ready. I got motivated by this. This is a good drop. Everything was cool. The guy definitely made his way. Went down a wrong road at first, but he was cool. He kind of knows some of the terrain out here. So
that was awesome. Got my lumber delivery. I'm gonna get on framing right away today. This is gonna be good. Get some stuff moving here. Anyways, as I was thanking the guy as he was on his way out, it's like, what do? You reach up for the fist bump, you shake the hand. I don't even know. I just shook the hand this time. I'm sick of all this. Can we just get this back to normal, please? You know, we're just all trying to live our lives. My Lord. So hopefully I can get the whole lower floor on one half framed up today. Basically the whole office side. Trying to get that all framed up. And then after that, we're gonna go up into the higher wall areas. That'll be a little difficult, but we will figure that out. Get some sheetrock on these walls, we'll paint them, and this office will be ready. Can't wait. Hey you, what you doing? So as the social norms hopefully do get back to normal at some point, we're not overly confident about that, but it's looking crazy out there. But I get to take my mind off of things when I'm here building alone, as you can see. And as you can also tell, there are going to be a whole bunch of methods to which I have to do things in order to get this project completed. So I do have to use these sort of hand vice grip clamps and hold up my lumber for me, and then make many measurements and straight line measurements. Everything has to be level and plumb, and then we're gonna, tie these in to the C-channel and then secure them all very tightly with the 2x4s. I have some great wood to metal tech screws which will tie in the header nicely. Right now I'm marking off where all the studs are going to be. That's going to help out tremendously when I measure, cut, bring them all back in. And that is the point here. These aren't load-bearing walls. These won't be walls that are going to be supporting the roof or anything like that. However, I do want these walls to tie into the C-channel above, just tied in nicely, and everything will fit snug. And these walls may have shelves, or you may have cabinets bolted to the wall, so they do have to be somewhat substantial. But again, we're not holding up the world with these. So we're going to get them in though properly. We're doing 16-inch on center, so everything will be standardized in here, and I will obviously fill these cavities with insulation. So I'm really excited about how fast things are going up. As you can tell, everything is being measured individually, and then I'll take those measurements outside with me, and here we go. I'll have all those sawed up and brought in, and hopefully I don't have a miss. So I've been pretty good about a lot of this. I've done quite a bit of non-essential interior framing, and usually I can get my measurements really accurate. Of course you can erect walls and put them up from the ground, but in this scenario with the C-channel and working with the metal, it was much easier for me to secure the top plate and work with it with the sill plate that's already in, and then get all those 2x4s put in. So I'm just really happy that these walls will be very strong, and they will be able to hold shelving and other things, and maybe I'll have cabinetry out in front of these walls you see, and then I can have other things on top of the cabinetry on the countertops there. So we'll see. It's sort of evolving, but really the point of all this is to get that sheetrock in and to make this building look and feel a little bit nicer. I'm very happy about this. It's a beautiful garage. My last garage had complete sheetrock all around it, and it was a gorgeous building. So this also will get the same treatment. I believe a nice garage is something everyone wants to hopefully have someday. So here we go. I'm going to start putting in these studs, and I'm just basically cutting a little bit off because it's just over 7 feet. It's about 7'2" under these metal C-channels. And so I also have like a plan for all of these cutoffs. There's going to be a lot of reinforcement in the C-channel and other things that are just going to help stiffen things out once I build the upper wall, which is somewhere around 40 inches or so. Anyway, the whole wall is about 11 feet. And we're going to go right up to the ceiling with it, and we are going to have some security into these C-channels. So this is really great. So moving forward, all measurements looking good. So looks like I'm sometimes maybe get one that's not so tight, and I'll see if I can use it somewhere else. But everything goes in pretty darn good. Very happy about this. So just checking again for the face of the studs to be, consistent. We're going to put sheetrock on here, so we want it to look very smooth and flat. And so what I'm doing here is I'm carving out for the bolt holes because this whole building is held together by nuts and bolts, and they are all torqued down with the proper torque setting. So not to mess with them, all I need to do is sort of auger out a hole and then surround the bolt, and it's fine. I can get my top plate up and just move forward and move on. So as I will go all the way, the entire length, this is a long 40-foot wall, I'm going to go ahead and secure my top plates, and then I will just do 16-inch on center marks all the way down, top and bottom, take all my measurements, and then I'll take those outside with me, and I'm just going to see how far I can get without any mistakes. So I'm moving really quickly today, and I'm just very happy with the progress, so I'm moving on, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. So I'm just doing my rough 16-inch on center on some of this, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes here, because you can always have a little crooked stud, but easy to fix. So here we go. I'm taking out all my measurements, and these will go outside with me. And so I'm really excited, really excited. This part of the wall here is just a big undertaking. I'm stacking up on the wood. I'm getting checked in by the fam, and I'm liking this. So onward, living by the square. I love it. So we're gonna just keep going. We're gonna cut through all of this lumber, and these walls will all be substantial. I can tie cabinets to these, I can put shelving, and I'm very happy to be able to insulate easily. It's all some of the same methods I used on my house, so it makes it really easy for me. And somebody asked me why not do metal studs, and really, I think the thing is with the metal studs is that I'm just not familiar in that trade at all. And so I've always built with lumber and wood, and I know what I'm doing, so just do what you love, do what you know how to do. I still have a metal skin on this building, which I'm really happy for. This giant barrier you see that's going in and out, this is the sort of the bubble wrap, foil, insulation. It's very thin, but it does actually do something nice. So having that there will act almost as a vapor barrier as well, and then I will insulate. Things are going to get really good. I'm also going to take care of the reason why it's going in and out is basically wind, and so there is just sort of a draft coming in underneath the metal outside, and we'll just take care of that. But everything is going up quickly. I'm very, very happy about this. And again, working by yourself and having to go back and forth in between these hand grip vices and securing it to, something above your head, it was a challenge. And, I definitely had a lot of measurements, had to get out the level all the time. And my long stick metal measuring post is just fantastic for getting level. And here we go, just marking for the studs. Again, 16-inch on center. I'm going to get this thing laid out, and this will be just a wall that wraps around, and I will likely have a TV on this wall so I can look at brick orders and other things like that. It's sort of a long corridor, and I want to roll down here with a cart, and I want to be able to pick the bricks off the wall and look forward and either see the order or watch some killer movie that I'm dying to catch up on. So as you can see, the brick wall on the right is still in its current form, and I wanted to really get up this wall. And as you can tell, this is just amazing. I cannot believe that in one day I managed to put up all the walls on the first floor, at least on half the building. I'm just really excited. This is going to be my showpiece side of the building anyway, so this is what I'm really focused on, is getting this half done. And look at this, I went all the way around. Unreal. Thanks for joining me. Stay tuned for more. Let me know what you think in the comments below. There's more to come. Please subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.